Hello, teacups. Welcome back to the Victory Village. I am your girl, Twanna Y'vette, and today we are talking about some more food debacles. This is about a giant food fight. I don't know. I haven't seen this video, but thank you to my teacups for sending this in to me. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna have to start getting you guys' names and putting them in the giving you guys a shout out. But it says food fight, Atlanta-based influencer posts personal info of critics. Oh, this is not a food fight. I know what this is. I know who this is about. You guys are gonna trip out. I haven't seen this, but I heard about it. And child, if y'all know Darius Cooks, if y'all have heard of Darius Cooks, this is what this story is about. And we about to get into it because this dude is a hot mess. I can't with this guy. I used to admire him when we had Periscope. That's when I first saw Darius Cooks, and I thought that he was the bomb.com. He was cooking up everything and doing up everything. But this story right here, I guarantee you is going to have some hot tea for you teacups because I heard about it. Let's watch it together.
Good food is supposed to nourish the soul as well as the body, but the Fox 5 I-Team says an Atlanta social media influencer who touts his cooking skills have left behind a mess of complaints.
That's right. Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis spent time investigating a man who goes by the name Darius Cooks. You've been hearing a lot about this guy, Randy.
That's right, Courtney. Yeah, his real name, though, is Darius Williams. His restaurants in Atlanta are now closed. His credit repair business now shut down.
First of all, if you're a chef, what you doing with credit repair businesses? And if you've been busy, why are all your restaurants closed? Come on now, Darius. What you been up to?
It's how he treats his online critics through a practice called doxing that may have you questioning his recipe for success.
So he's doxing people now, okay?
It's 4 hours before dinner at this rented house in Collier Hills. And the Fox 5 I-Team is a surprise addition to the menu for a host who clearly does not want to be on TV. What are you trying to tell me? Have the cameraman leave? Okay, go stand down there. So why are you putting the names of your critics and their personal information online?
You don't see that?
Yeah, I've seen the actual clips.
Let me call my lawyer.
Yes, please call someone. Help us understand why you're doing this on your social media pages to people who complain about you.
We got her kids on there as well, kids information. I put it on my Instagram.
And it has been a living nightmare.
A self-taught cook, Darius Williams has built an impressive online presence, not just through his website, Darius Cooks TV, where he sells cookbooks and cookware mixed in with his cooking videos, but also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, where he claims 1.5 million followers. He also sells seats for 7-course meals called Dining with Darius, like the one we visited, held in various cities across the country. Williams often goes live multiple times a day to talk about food, and sometimes brag about background checks followers send him about his critics.
I can tell you who got the speeding ticket. I can tell you who moved from what state to what state.
Just 3 years ago, Georgia authorities shut down Williams' illegal credit repair business.
Child, what you doing with an illegal credit repair business? The cooking business is booming. What are you doing? What is this?
Including a $145,000 settlement. And in early 2020, before COVID, Williams suddenly closed his Atlanta restaurants, focusing instead on his online TV career, while also developing a side dish called doxing. Sadly, the ingredients for doxing are easy to find. Take a heaping cup of private or identifying information about someone, sprinkle some malicious intent, throw it on the internet, and watch how hot it burns. Remember those products Williams sells on his website? The Better Business Bureau gives his company an F rating because customers complain they never got what they ordered.
I started to notice a pattern of people coming on his live and asking about refunds.
It also bothered Danielle Holland that Williams would publicly blast some of those unhappy customers, posting their contact information like this woman, making fun of her, then sharing her brother's phone number when he tried to privately intervene. In our story, we are blurring what Darius did not.
So he doesn't like criticism.
He doesn't like criticism. He doesn't like to be questioned.
The Detroit mom started anonymously retweeting some of the complaints she saw. Then one day, she looked at Darius's Twitter page.
I'm scrolling, and the next thing I know, I see a picture of me. I see a picture of my children and my husband. It was almost kind of like literally like an out-of-body experience.
They filed a police report and shut down their social media accounts. But their children's photos are still on Darius's page.
Randy, I'll be honest, I didn't even know what the term dox meant.
The Hollands quickly found others who say they're victims too, like Melanie's Ford of Atlanta. She says after she raised questions about Darius's tactics, his followers bombarded her too.
I was reached out to, called all sorts of names. It was absolutely horrible.
So more drama equals more likes.
He does this for likes, clicks, and engagement.
The food fight has even reached other TV chefs. Sonny Anderson and Andrea Davis, known as the Kitchenista, have issued public condemnations of Williams and his doxing.
This thing about doxing and cyberbullying is real, and it's hurtful, and it's hurting people.
So what did the usually chatty Darius Williams finally have to say to us?
You could just go on record and say I'm declining the comment. That's it. Have a great day.
Well, wait a minute.
No.
These people are upset because you've been putting their personal information online, Darius. Come on, I thought you liked being on television. Apparently not our channel. Now, Sonny Anderson is a Food Network personality who gave Williams his first break by featuring him on her show several years ago. I talked to Sonny by phone. She says she feels horrible about what's happened, and she has disavowed any connection to him at all.
Well, it's disturbing enough to see these people's personal information being spread all over the internet, but the question is doxing illegal?
No, it's not against the law, which makes you wonder if the Hollands will get any satisfaction from that police report they filed in Detroit earlier this year. But let's face it, it may not be against the law, but it's creepy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to post someone's personal information online, knowing that you have a lot of followers who are going to perhaps do something about it, it's wrong, and it shouldn't be going on.
Yeah, it's potentially dangerous.
And those
Listen, doxing is crazy. You know, I can appreciate this story too, because a lot of people have questions about doxing. Now we know that it's not illegal, but it's morally and ethically wrong. The fact that somebody with a huge following like Darius Cooks would stoop so low as to doxing lets me further know that his career is not everything it was cracked up to be. Because why would you be doing a credit repair business that the news has said is illegal, and you're supposed to be focusing on food? Then people are ordering your cookware and they're not receiving their cookware, or they're not getting what they paid for. What are you doing? Anyway, I want to know what y'all got to say about this, because it just kind of like, it rubbed me the wrong way. Because like I said, you know, we all started out on Periscope around the same time, and we were watching, you know, Darius when he was, you know, experimenting with, you know, different foods and different, you know, spices and stuff. And he was coming up with creations, and, you know, we were cheering him on. And then he came out with a cookbook, and the next thing you know, he was all over the place. All you saw was Darius Cooks. And, you know, then I heard about him opening up his first restaurant, and I'm like, yes, black man, yes, do your thing. Well, guess what? You just had to go and ruin it, didn't you? I just can't see. Y'all just make us look so bad. All black people are not like this. Can I just tell y'all that? YouTube, America, the world, all black people are not bad people. All black people don't act like this. And Darius, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is ratchet, okay? This is completely and utterly ratchet. I want to hear what my teacups have to say about this. Let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye for now, teacups.